From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Student meteorologist Jonathan Lin for Campus Weather Service. Here's your forecast for Tuesday. Current conditions at Penn State in the Arboretum is 64 degrees, mostly cloudy skies and a light breeze. Our weather headlines this week is rain finally arriving after a very long dry stretch. You can see cold front that is approaching and we will talk about later. After this cold front clears, we return to fall weather. We return to about average and we will see mostly clear skies for the most of this week. Along with that clear skies, we have a little bit of a frost potential with temperatures dropping significantly overnight, and we could see, especially in the northern tier, some frost. You can see current radar. We can see rain arriving in the western part of the state associated with the cold front, cloudiness spreading from west to east, and that will continue. Our temperature map shows this cold front pretty clearly, as you can see through here, and then we can see generally warm to the east and colder in the west, and that will continue. Wide picture, you can see similar story. Frontal boundary is roughly in here. In future radar, you can see we have some pretty widespread precipitation. By this evening, you can expect to see rain over the eastern half of the state, and could see some heavier batches of precipitation within there. Even some thunder is possible. Overnight, this continues, and most of the state will have rain overnight, and we can see a few batches of heavier precipitation in the middle here. That will clear out by tomorrow morning. We return to relatively clear skies, a little bit of lingering clouds in some of the valleys. And as we continue, you could see we mostly are clear for tomorrow. Here's our accumulated precip. You can see some of those banding features of heavier precipitation. That is highly unpredictable, but it is a good general picture of what you could see, mostly being between 1 and 2 inches across most of the state. Big picture, you can see we have that front moving across. Once that front moves through, most of the United States should be dry, minus a little bit of a front stalled out back here that could develop into a little bit of a low, a non-tropical low. The next system moves in around Monday, but until then, the eastern United States should be mostly dry and clear. Our forecast here today is 73 degrees. Rain in the afternoon with some thunder possible. We're very certain about seeing precipitation today. Overnight, our precipitation continues. Could see batches of heavier rain, especially with a low of 64. And then tomorrow, we return to mostly clear skies. We could see a few passing clouds in the morning and a high of 65, a return to more average temperatures. Here's our forecast for the next 7 days. You can see, generally speaking, mostly in the 60s with a few occasional clouds and lows between 35 and 45 degrees for most of the week. I'm Jonathan Lin for the Campus Weather Service. Have a great afternoon.